Oh, what do you know? A picture with me and my daughter. How lovely. Okay. We popped up. We good to go. Let's pop out the stream chat. Picture with me and my daughter. How popped up. We good to go. Let's pop out the stream chat. Um. All right. I don't need this up. All right. So we're back. Everything's all set up the way it's supposed to be set up. Oh shit, you bastard. All right. All right. So, where's my music at? All right. And I don't think that is too. Hopefully, that's not too loud. If it is, please let your guy know. Actually, we could probably turn that down a bit because that might be a little too high. Let me see. Let's see. Alright, so that's not so bad. Alright. And I guess I don't need to pop out chat either because I'm on my phone, so. Alright. So. Let's see. Back to where we left off before. It was 2-0 me and I was up around on Zaferino. Alright. I think he's just looking to see where he can actually fit in normals. Because his normals are pretty much like anything that he sticks out is either getting whiff punished or at that space it just wasn't beating it at all. I don't you know what? It's kind of choppy. I don't know if that's just the PlayStation and that might just be it. It might just be the PlayStation that's doing that. Um
Yo,
all right.
Sally, are you going to Evo?
You can still hear me in the background talking because I had
Yeah, that's
Salvi and all these motherfuckers in the party. All right. So we got you know what? He hasn't. He. There was one point in time where he wasn't really anti-airing at all, and I started taking advantage of that.
yeah. My sponsor's paying for it.
Yeah. There's also a lot of times where he wasn't. Yeah, I think that was just a misread DP on the because he catch it like I think once we get further into these matches, he starts to catch on to that a little bit more, and he punishes me for it every time. That was a pretty solid punish right there. He's just gonna go ahead and go for the kill because no sense in just dragging on the match any longer if you don't have to. Just go ahead and get the kill, basically. started. Yeah, see, he's trying to punish me very hard because he thinks that I'm probably gonna press a button. But anyhow, like I try to stay outside of a range where I know that he has good buttons. Like even that should have been whiff punished altogether. And I'm just continuing trying to maintain a solid defense. Yeah, that should have he should have. I think he either screwed that up or that was definitely a dropped combo. So he could have capitalized off of that and finished the round. I don't know what he was going for, but
Yeah.
could have just been a misinput. Things that could really get you fucked up in tournament.
He does.
Yeah, so now that is the problem right here. When he starts to push me towards the corner like that, he is going to be able to pressure me at any chance that he gets because I have the claw on first off, and also anytime that I attack with the claw, it's going to be a lot slower than any of his normals. And you'll notice that by, let's see, he's going to put me back in the corner.
He does.
Any of his normals are coming out a lot faster than any of mine can. The only thing that I could really beat him out with is standing light kick, which is 3 frames. And he should have got a bigger punish off of that. My punish should have been a little bit better as well too, but I didn't follow through correctly. You'll start to see me punish that a little bit better in later rounds. And I also didn't notice. I also started to notice that he wasn't using EX dive kick as much as I thought he would. Because most Cammies just like to go willy nilly with that shit. Mm. Yeah, see, I was going for the kill right there. So now it is 3-1 Zaferino.
Yeah. That's lagging a little bit.
Wait, no, 3-1 me, not 3-1 Zaferino. I'm bugging. Alright, yeah, and I've noticed that like a lot of these matches in the beginning have started with me pressing him. Because I just don't think that I don't think he had a definite answer to the claw just yet. So he fell back and just let me proceed. The further that I could continue to walk towards him, the better because I want to put him into that corner. Every time that I put him into the corner, it's always been in my favor. So, but I really think that he should be trying to put me into the corner because that's where he's capitalizing off of. But I'm also not letting, yeah, see, I'm also not letting him hit me anytime that he wants to. Tried to do the shimmy. He's pretty smart about that stuff. He techs the throw. And he's anti-airing properly. And that was definitely a missed anti-air on my behalf. It's kind of hard to stuff some of the dive kicks or whatever, Cammy's dive kicks, especially with crouch and roundhouse because it takes a little while to start up. But when it gets out there, like it damn near stuffs a lot of shit in this game, and that's probably what he was looking for in the beginning of these matches. Is that 6 fierce that he just punished? Let's see, he punished that with. Let's see if I could get this. There we go. And now he's gonna punish. He's gonna whiff punish the shit out of me for that because this is super unsafe. This is at least negative 14 on block. But he's at a range where, or I'm at a range where he can't necessarily punish that. But if it whiffs, he can get the whiff punish, and this is exactly what he's doing right here. So This is probably what he was fishing for in the beginning. I know that a lot of Vegas like to do standing or six fierce in the beginning of matches or whatever. It's definitely not a good habit because you can get blown up for it, and this is exactly what is happening. So that's just something to take into. That's something to take note of for later reference. So yeah, that was definitely a perfect whiff punish right there. All right. And he got a hard knockdown off of that. That was pretty solid. Not necessarily a hard knockdown because I could quick rise, but I definitely did not choose to. And like I said before, he's also like waiting until I get into a range right here between me and him. Usually at this range right here where he sticks out crouching forward and he blows me up for that. So now he's gonna alright. And I definitely screwed that up big time. So that was a mispunished on my behalf. I could have probably ended the round off of that, but that definitely did not happen because my spacing was not correct on that combo. So once again, he
You better
capitalizes.
get out of here with that shit ass internet. Shit tier internet. You better go plug your internet in, yo. Go plug that cord in.
All right. And notice like
Yeah.
he's back to putting me in that position right there. So that is more or less the proper punish right there. The second time around. All right. So basically, what I'm trying, what now that I have the claw off here, basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep my yeah. That blows me up a lot. V skill definitely blows me up a lot.
Okay, you play on this?
Basically, what I'm looking to do with the claw off is keep my block string as tight as possible because I do not want her to press any buttons. And I'm pretty sure that he was trying to catch my claw switch, my stance switch or whatever at the beginning. But now I'm gonna, yeah, see, anytime that I walk into that zone, he's always gonna stick out that crouching forward, and he's noticing it. I just haven't caught on to it yet. Eventually, I do. And then in the super, boom. He hasn't really been anti-airing as much as I thought he would have. And I go in for the safe jump. I think he started to notice that that is a safe jump. Back to that crouching forward again that I'm noticing. And that's gonna be the end of the match right there. He's basically catching me in. Let me run that back one more time because he's catching me. Let's see. I think this was. I think I might have went a little bit too far back. Actually, no, I don't think I did. Let's just replay that. So we're gonna see it in just a second. There we go. We just saw it right there. I walked into that range. He's noticing it every time that I cross a certain plane. If he's standing right here and I'm right here, when I cross a certain plane and I get to like right here, he's always sticking out that crouching forward. That's basically how it's been every single time. I think he's gonna do it one more time. Let's see if we can catch it. And it's gonna probably be right. Yeah, exactly. See where I mean, like that normal is really fucking good, and it even catches me from the edge of another square. So that's actually really solid. And then he goes right. That's the Cammy special. Go right into V trigger. Um, and then he's gonna capitalize off of that and go right in and finish up the match from there. Boom. Very smart on his ass behalf. That is playing footsies at its finest right there. And, that is one of the reasons why he is probably one of the stronger players, or was one of the stronger players in America in Street Fighter 4. He was beating out people like Ricky, Justy Wong, you know, and, making consistent top 8s, top 16s. He's definitely, in my opinion, a world class warrior. You know, and again, back to that range where he's clipping me with crouching forward. My whole problem is that I'm just not guarding my feet or anything like that, and I just yeah. See, there we go. So now we're catching on to it.
What combo?
All right. That's just me trying to get out of that corner because I know that if he pushes me any further and turns the tides on me, it's going to be a lot harder for me to get out. Definitely not the proper punish there. Again, with the not, yeah, 3 times that I didn't capitalize, where I could have ended the match, and I failed to do it every single time. So, you know, that's just something to take note of because, yeah, okay, so that was pretty solid. The neutral jump right there stuffed the dive kick.
What I'm trying to do?
Now I'm starting to become a little bit more cautious of him walking. I mean, of me walking in and getting clipped with that crouching forward because he's controlling his space the way he's controlling his space properly. He's doing it the way that he's supposed to be doing. It's just that I'm not. I hadn't started to respect it yet because I had already gotten hit. Anytime you get hit by that, more than more than at least 2 or 3 times is more than enough times. Even after the first, if you get hit, that's still more than enough times. Hmm. Nothing. It's fine. Yeah, I got the hit on that. I could have
Pause.
probably ended
I
up
don't have to
finishing.
respect this shit.
But then again, there I go with that. I don't have to respect. Like I have the meter. I don't have to really respect any of that. And closed out the round. That was pretty solid. He can, however, autocorrect DP that, and it will beat out the second half of that. So he doesn't have to hold the chip. But I think it might. I couldn't tell or whatever. It might have actually like hit him on the way. It might have killed him on the way up already.
Not paying attention. Will 25.
All right, so that's a punish. I don't have any meter to punish that with EX Barcelona, so I mean that's a little bit better of a punish right there. Fell back on the. I get a MIDI setup off of that, so and we're gonna close out that round.
I don't know why they're making. I don't know why
All
they're
right.
making movies based on like games. So like, that doesn't make any sense. Angry Birds, Angry Birds was popular like years ago. Who still plays Angry
Now,
Birds?
see, I actually ended up doing that Six Fierce
What is he trying
because
to
I
make a
thought
comeback?
that he was gonna stick out a jab. That's a MIDI setup, and I
No,
noticed
they're
that
talking
he's
about
been
Flappy
catching that. I
Bird.
mean, like he's been getting hit by that every single time. Oh,
No, Angry Bird is still a thing.
now I'm gonna go for the safe jump setup, and I get it. But that was definitely the improper. That's an improper punish or whatever.
Yeah, no.
I should have
I
definitely
think since then,
roundhoused
like it's
first
just been
or
crazy
dashed up
sick
roundhouse.
because
That's
it was
probably
like
something that I'm gonna
you
have to start
basically
doing a little bit
it,
more is dash up roundhouse. But normally I get like the
I was told that
I
Mario
get the what's it
sent
called
him
again?
a cease and desist because it was just like Mario, basically.
Yeah, see another punish that I should have probably taken
Yeah,
care of.
basically. Yeah, and
All
the
right.
fish. Oh, I mean the bird. Bird looked like a fish. hitting residue. Yo, that is so strong.
Now he's gonna apply some more pressure here.
Yo,
This is when
hitting residue.
it becomes really
I don't want
risky
to do
here.
that.
Can you turn that down, please?
Yo, he presses a button every time that he's in. Like,
Mm. All right. Yeah. See, now I didn't do a very good job of keeping him in the corner, and he's gonna end up capitalizing off of that. Get hit with a couple things here and there, and that ends the round. Alright, I'm gonna see if I could actually get Zaf in this street. Alright. Now that you know what, that has worked out a little bit. That's worked out a little bit better for me, because I believe in the beginning of the matches, that does take care of his cannon spike or whatever. He's been doing that to me, like just kind of randomly, not exactly randomly, but I think he's been looking to catch the standing, the stance switch. But now he knows that I got claw on or whatever, and anytime that I proceed on him or whatever, I could just stick out the standing medium, and it's gonna get me some mileage here. I don't know what the hell that was, but yeah, he's starting to react a little bit better to my fine Barcelona. That is supposedly my get out of jail free card, but it's really not a get out of jail free card, as you can see, because he punished that properly and ended the round. All right. I actually didn't see the score, but let's see here. Okay. So now that is actually a meaty setup right there. I probably butchered it because it didn't really work out well, but at a certain with certain timing, it becomes meaty and it becomes safe. See, now I've actually been letting him jump in and getting away with jump ins quite free, and that's exactly what I was looking for right there. The standing fierce that he's been actually that he caught me with before. I'm walking into these boxes here. Where's my mouse actually? I was walking into this space because when he does that standing fierce, he's gonna catch me right here. So I've been dancing in and out of this box area just so that I could try to whiff punish that because he fucked me up with that one time, and I definitely did not want to get hit with that again. Um, so I'm just trying to dance in and out of that out of that little range, just right here. Not really try to cross over to here. If I could stay in here or anywhere between these squares and stick out a standing, like a standing, I believe it's standing strong and do target combo, that'll definitely take care of that. So that's something to note a little bit better as well. The only other thing to really note is that when I start to get into this range here, by the red, maybe even all the way out to here, I have to watch that crouching forward because that is probably going to extend out to here. So basically where I want to, especially with claw on, when I have my claw on, I kind of want to be standing just about like right here and either standing strong or crouching strong, and that's going to take care of those two options that he has. I only noticed that he does that more or less. He'll do the standing fierce when he has V meter. Um, let's see. He's actually hitting me up right now. So, let's see. I'm noticing that, he's using it a little bit more when he has V meter, and I'm just getting hit by it every time. I'm not being very cautious of it at all. I think maybe because the fact that I'm low on health or whatever, and I'm not keeping my mind on what's going on in the match, my whole thing is just getting into this area and hitting him with standing strong and the crouching strong or whatever. Mind you, standing strong and the crouching strong with claw off is not a true combo. It only works on counter hit. So, and then I get EX roll after that. That pushes him all the way to the corner. That's always good to make note of. Let me close out of that. I don't need that open. Alright, so let's get back into this. Tonight I noticed that he wasn't doing anything. When I noticed that he's not really doing much, then I go in for a dash up and a grab or whatever. And he catches the grab and ends the round. Alright. So bam, boom. I thought that he might have DP'd right there, and then I ended up getting hit by the 3-frame jab when I was doing my meaty setup. There goes another meaty setup. He catches. That was actually pretty solid because he's reacting more now to my wall dives now.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna keep applying that pressure. It's gonna be hard for me to get out. He's probably gonna end up getting the stun. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
So he walks back. He catches the shimmy. And then that happened. That is actually, you hate to see that kind of shit happen because that was definitely I'm not sure if it was just an execution error or spacing error, but I had to capitalize on that, so. Definitely not the optimal punish there. This was a little bit better because now look at where I'm at here. He's fighting his way to get out of that corner. And that makes it, that is actually how you deal with EX roll on block and not getting pushed to the corner. You basically have to you actually have to V-reversal like as soon as that starts to come out so that it doesn't push you any closer towards the corner. That was a pretty solid shimmy there just to take care of the, I think that's like forward roundhouse or something like that. I'm not sure what exactly that is. I noticed that every time that he actually V-triggered, he walked in to actually like grab me every single time, just because the game stops, and nobody thinks that you're gonna actually do that. That's basically what I'm looking to achieve right there every single time is the standing strong into the standing strong counter hit and the crouching strong into EX roll. That does a lot of damage and it does a lot of corner carry. 6'4" me now. But as I was saying before, that grab, he's been doing it every single time, and I think I might have gotten grabbed by him at least 2 times. So now I'm catching on to things, but sometimes it can be a little too late that you catch on to things like that. But nonetheless, it's sinking in. And this is where I have the real trouble against Cammy, is right there in that corner. Now we're out of the corner. Let's see what he does with it. I get a meaty setup off of that as well. Just more or less a manual meaty setup because it's not an auto setup. We could have probably got a little bit more damage off of that, but, we're still pushing him towards the corner. And I don't think he was able to react to that in time. On wake up, that's a little bit harder to react to. Actually, you can't do anything about it. You pretty much just have to either autocorrect DP or... See, that is the proper punish right there, but he was not standing up. So that's why the wall dive whiffed. And now he's going to wreak havoc on me because he is getting me into the corner, and this definitely hurts. So now I'm respecting him a lot more now because that's basically what I was looking for there, and I did not capitalize off of that. And you get all that. Basically, you get all of that. You get all off of that EX roll. You get all that wall carry. Definitely misjudged my spacing on that. If he blocked, I would have been able to go right into EX command grab, and it looks like he's gonna do a lot of damage off of that. This is not gonna end the round. And he's gonna walk up and he's gonna grab. Now he's already done this to me. Maybe this might have been the first time he'd done that or the second one. I did not press up. I did not tech it because I did not want him to press a button and get hit with anything. But at that point in time during the match, I think that you can't really hold a grab. So chances are it's probably better for me to tech or maybe even backdash. Even if I backdash, it puts me in a position where I'm in a reset state, and he still has to worry about. Okay, so that was weird because I actually command grabbed him out of that attack. Now we're almost back over here to the corner. He's almost in stun. We're gonna keep pressuring him, and we get the damage. Very relentless here. Damon, what's happening? Damon 1, what's happening? Damien, my bad. Okay. So I haven't caught him properly with any anti-airs just yet in this set. That like something like that, I should have at least stuck out like standing jab. Now we got him back into the corner again. And we got the stun. We're going to do some big damage here. Go for a meaty setup. And we close out that round. Basically, anytime that I, like move forward like that with the claw off, I'm looking to establish going into the EX roll. Okay. 7-5 Willie Fresco.
Hello, titty residues.
And you see, again, we're back at this range right here. We'll check it a little bit more at, yeah, back again. I noticed that he has the V trigger. He has the V trigger right here, and I'm looking at that, and I'm noticing that he's in position, and I'm standing outside of that range. We are back at that range that I was telling you about before, where I want to be at least right here to this square. He's gonna stand right here, and he's gonna do standing fierce, and I want to be at least right here to punish that because I know that he has a V trigger meter. Anytime that I go beyond this, and I come into that zone right around here, I know that he's probably looking for that. He's gonna do standing forward, and I could capitalize off of that at least from this range here because I have claw on. So let's see what he does here. All right, so I'm still noticing that he's in that I'm playing the outside because I don't want to get hit with V trigger. But now he's definitely just trying to force my hand here. And that was the first time that I actually anti-aired any of those dive kicks. It's pretty hard because it's a little hard to react to because it actually just, and that was definitely the wrong punish. He didn't stand up off of that, so we'll go for the meaty setup after that. He doesn't have to respect my jump in or whatever, so he DPs it. Let's see here. And we do a ton of damage here off of super. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we go in for the safe jump here. I'm guessing he's realizing that that's a safe jump because he's no longer DPing it anymore. Every time that he has DP'd it, it's either whiffed or he's either gotten hit by the jumping forward. So he's no longer he's basically he's respecting it at that point in time. Or and I'm pretty sure at another point in time he doesn't quick rise on that at all because I think he's starting to realize that that is actually a safe jump. All right.
How did that shit hit me?
Now that actually surprised me a little bit because he actually hit me off of that, and
I
I
hate
was doing a neutral jump forward.
Mad
So
Rude.
now I'm back in a position where he's applying a lot of pressure to me. I'm trying to respect his pressure by not doing anything and not pressing any buttons. But I need to, at some point in time, I need to find my way out of there because he is, yeah, he's basically mauling me at this point now. And it's already a little bit too late in the round to really do anything anyway because he's basically, accomplished what he needed to do. He knows that I'm not gonna press a button because I'm gonna get hit with something, especially because I have the claw on, and start up on these attacks are a little bit slower than without the claw on. So that's a little downside to Vega. If you do go into the corner with the claw on or whatever, you have to worry about getting the claw off and fighting your way out because it becomes a little bit harder at that point. Yeah, he's definitely reading the dash unders every time, so um, not the correct punish there. Um, the correct punish would have been standing roundhouse, and I'm not sure. Yeah, we basically both screwed that up big time, and that was definitely screwed up as well too because that was the meaty setup right there. And I definitely did not capitalize on that. I don't know how I ended up getting claw switch like that, but that happened. No taking it back though. He ends up taking a round. It's 8-6. Willie Fresco moving into the next round. So I'm just basically trying to keep myself at a range where that six fierce is safe and he can't really do too much punishment. Now we're back at that. Now we're back to playing that game again. I'm sitting there entering that range, looking for him to stick out that crouching forward because I definitely yeah, there we go. And we're starting to capitalize off of it. We're starting to get a little bit more punishment off of it after a while. Every time that I walk into this area or I'm in this range right here, he's gonna stick out that crouching forward. And I'm looking for it every single time now because I've been hit with it so many times. And the other thing is that I'm noticing that he's not anti-airing me at all. Like I'm basically just jumping in for free. So I noticed that. I mean, like even before when he was anti-airing me, I still wasn't respecting it, and I was still jumping in.
At all.
And yeah, see, he's definitely not. He's definitely not anti-airing me there. That's like the third time that I've jumped. The third or the fourth time I've jumped in unpunished. And there he goes. Now he's starting to. Now he's starting to pick up the steam here. And now he's basically locked me in again, and he gets the stun. All right. The slide is definitely not a good idea, especially at that range, because he could have definitely fucked me up big time for that. And see here now I'm fishing around for the crouching forward into, yeah, see, that was a big mistake on my behalf, because let's run that back right quick. There, like, I'm basically, let's see, I dashed in or whatever because I'm sitting here and knowing that he has the V trigger again. He's in that position to press standing roundhouse, or I think it's like the other one is crouching roundhouse, crouching fierce, standing fierce and crouching fierce or whatever it is, and catch me at this distance here. Because he has this V trigger, I'm not checking for it. I have full super meter. I'm looking to dash in and crouching forward into crouching strong into super, and I end up getting hit for it. And that's just me not paying attention to the situation. So that's definitely something to make note of. And normally in this situation, he's actually let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, so I dash in again. Still looking to do crouching forward into crouching strong critical art. So that is definitely something that I have to keep in mind anytime that he gets V trigger like that. I basically have to respect this area right here, because even if he doesn't hit me and I block it, he's still gonna go into V trigger, and then I have to deal with dive kick. That's even harder to anti-air, and the fucking and the spiral arrow that goes right behind me. Now there goes me trying to fight my way out of the corner again. Go for the meaty setup, he blocks it. Basically, I mean, like, there's a lot of reasons for me not to. I'm not sure why he actually got hit by that. He might have been trying to react to what I was doing, or trying to punish the six fierce. So I'm guessing that's why he ended up getting hit there. Could have got a better punish off of that. Could have probably did slide and closed out that round. The fact that I didn't close out this round again is the reason why we're back here playing footsies. So that's always definitely something to keep in mind. You always have to get optimal damage off of any punished situation. Crouching jab into nothing is definitely not the optimal. Okay, yeah. So he gets caught with the meaty setup. And now we're sitting here, okay. And I think I actually perfect him this round. So that was just a bunch of, series of just pressing the right buttons and everything like that. And we close out that round with a perfect. So now it is 9-7 Willie Fresco. Alright, walks forward, knowing that I'm going to neutral jump. I've probably neutral jumped a couple of times throughout the match, and he read that. Applying the pressure, and he gets the stun. I'm actually probably past the point of trying to... Yeah, see, that was definitely a botched EX roll right there. I'm not sure why I ended up getting. It's execution and errors on my behalf. And he did it again, which I'm not sure why he's getting hit by that. Okay, so right here. All right. Every time this little series right here of attacks that have been happening every single time. Let's see. the command grabs, basically. Okay, so he gets hit with that. I dash up. Command grab, right here. Now, after command grab, when I dash up again, right here, I'm already dashing up. By the time I've dashed up, I'm already +3. Now I'm sticking out, crouching forward. That makes... Sorry. That makes that... This is a 5-frame normal right here. That makes that 2 frames. So this brings it down to 2 frames here. Boom. Counter hit. Because he was doing something. Now we go back in again. For another round. For another command grab. Now we're back here again. He's probably going to be looking to do a reversal. And he's going to get hit again. So basically, every time that I do this command grab and I dash forward, I am +3 every single time. So it doesn't matter if, let's say, you know, Karen's 3-frame crouching jab, Chun-Li's 3-frame crouching jab. Anytime that they stick out an actual normal like that, it's going to get beat because that is at 2 frames now. So that's definitely something. That's definitely something to put in the notes if you're Hold on, sorry about that. Give me just 1 second. Okay, so dash in after command grab is +3. That's definitely something to put in your notes. Just to keep in mind. If any Vegas do apply that kind of pressure, I haven't seen any real Vegas actually like get the command grab and then dash in after that. I'm not sure why, but you are very plus after that command grab. And that's just the EX one. If it was the regular command grab, I could just walk forward and then press crouching forward. Crouching strong, and I'm still at advantage. So that's always something, you know, good to know. And I try to finish it off again with another command grab, but he's not falling for that the second time. So that should have been punished with standing leg kick. I'm not sure why I stuck out standing fierce like that, but the dive kicks have literally been fucking me up the entire time because I haven't been reacting to them. I think the better reaction would be to do V trigger. I mean V skill. My bad. V skill kind of blows that up. What's wrong, baby?
Well, I mean, like, if he dashes after the EX one, he's like at least frustrated.
Yeah, now he's picking up on catching me with the anti-airs. Yeah, see, every time that I'm in that range, he's basically gonna stick out that button, that crouching forward, because it's pretty solid, even though it's not safe. Come on, baby, come to daddy. Give me 1 second, guys. Come here, baby. Baby, come to daddy. Oh my god. Just get rid of me. Alright, she's fine. Alright. Oh boy. Whew. Command grab again. And I think after this he knows, so he DPs, yeah. Okay. He probably knew after that point in time, like, hey, he's beating me out. And I don't know why. So let me just fucking DP and see what it does. At that point in time, I don't think dashing... I don't know. That was definitely a bad call on my behalf because I dashed in like that. All right. Nice solid standing jab. See, now the thing is like, even though Vega doesn't have a reversal, or he doesn't have a DP or anything like that, he doesn't have Scarlet Terror anymore. basically what us Vega players have to rely on is that 3 frame standing light kick. That is basically like uh, our get off of me tool. Meaty setup right there. He gets hit with that. I go for the EX command grab again. That doesn't work. He closes out the round. Um, Again, the standing light kick is basically almost like our DP because this is how we have to interrupt block strings. And it's a very good tool, but you can't get carried away with it because people will blow you up for pressing it, especially if their block strings start to become tighter. If they start adjusting it around that. Back in that range again where he's sticking out. Yeah, see, he's sticking out that, and I'm still not respecting it for whatever reason. And see, it's a little bit different to say, you know, like in match, it's a little bit different to really like see that outside of. Yeah, now he's probably gonna end up getting the stun because he's putting me in a. Yeah, he's putting the pressure on me again, and I'm finding it very hard to relieve the pressure. I should probably be using V trigger, but I definitely don't use. I mean, not V trigger, but V reversal. But I definitely don't use it because I save that meter for. I save. Oh yeah, there we go. So that's a meaty setup, and I'm standing in a range where I can't really get punished for that anyway. All right, now we get the stun, and we close out that round. Now we're looking for that crouching forward. Noticing that he's not sticking it out just yet. And he's not pressing any buttons at all, so I just walked up and...
Oh my god.
Alright. Yeah. So he knows that I'm not teching anymore because I'm not trying to get blown up by it anymore. So I stuck out the standing... And I think, you know what, I think even from here, he probably ends up closing out this entire set. Because I think he just applies more pressure. And he starts to... Oh, okay, yeah, so the set is over at that point. At that point, he probably noticed that I wasn't teching anymore, so he went in for the throw, and it worked out. I wasn't gonna throw anymore because I didn't want to get hit with another standing fierce. That shit definitely hurts.
I noticed that all the viewers were on. Wait, you watched it live or you just saw the video?
So now we go back into another set. We have another set here. Another wonderful set between Willie Fresco and Mr. Zaferino.
Yeah.
I guess Terrence is not coming through. Alright.
Yo, cause everybody was like, yo, everybody.
By 12 o'clock?
Everybody was like, who the fuck was that? Yeah, I was playing Kev. And Diego and fucking Moons and everybody was in there talking mad shit. Especially Pat. You know how that nigga gets. Talking mad shit.
Okay, yeah, so we're back to that range now where we're trying to catch that crouching round, that crouching strong. Crouching forward, sorry. Alright. Hey baby, what are you doing with my shoes? Yeah. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I definitely got punished for that hard. because that was definitely a mistake on my behalf.
Is it
And that might have been the second time that he actually dashed up and grabbed me in the middle of the set like that. So I need to start. I needed to start looking for that. I think eventually after getting thrown maybe by like twice, even the second time or the third time, it's like fool me once basically. Like that's still more than enough times. So I should be reacting to it a little bit better. And every time, like he will do that to me every once in a while, like when I do jump in on him and then start pressing another normal. The best option is to actually like walk back or shimmy. Most of the times I will shimmy in that case so that I don't get hit by it. And he's also noticed that, like I've been in the air a lot more. Oh, yeah, that's definitely a miss. That can't that shouldn't be happening because that was definitely that was an opportunity for me to close out that round and not bullshitting with fucking focus. I mean, focus attack, flying Barcelona attack. Mm. Keeping his block strings tight because he knows that I'm looking for that standing roundhouse. I mean, standing roundhouse, standing leg kick. Doing the big damage. Keeping the pressure because he already knows that this match is probably over. There's not very much that I could do anyway. And I'm sitting on top of all of that meter, not doing anything about it. Alright.
Yo, you know what's bad? I get a lot of friends on fucking Facebook, but I feel like that's all my Facebook see pictures of my daughter. Not even of me. No, I'm not
See,
talking
the
about
claw,
that.
in the neutral, the claw has really been helping me out a lot. And now I'm starting to get the actual proper punish, or I'm at least trying to do the proper punish to punish the drill, the spiral arrow. My bad. Should be standing short in a crouching jab into EX Barcelona. See, right there, that's the actual immediate attack. It pushes me back enough so I can't get punished by it. And that's pretty solid, especially with claw on. That was it not being done correctly, obviously. So now another thing, like I've actually been in the air quite a bit um, throughout this set. Something that he's mentioned to me after the set is just that prior to Street Fighter, that was a pretty solid backdash right there. That could have probably got me fucked up if I didn't know the spacing on that the spiral drill. One thing that he's basically said to me after the set is that like that Viper shit kind of hurt me. Prior to me playing Street Fighter 5, I was a Viper player. I used to do burn kicks all over the place, but now like that was the wrong punish, and I think I was trying to actually do EX Barcelona, but I ended up getting the crystal roll, EX roll. Not respecting the fact that he has the meter and I'm not in that distance. That alright, well, we're gonna close it. This is probably not gonna close it out, but it's gonna put me in a position where I can close it out. Safe jump. He knows that it's not that he probably shouldn't quick rise. I go in for the command grab. That was a little risky actually because I wasn't sure what he was gonna do. I wasn't too sure what he was gonna do after that, and if anything, I thought he would have just woke up and fucking DP'd me anyway. You eating the book? Alright. So now I'm back looking for crouching. See, the thing is like, I'm doing that at like a range. I'm trying, yeah, see, I'm trying to clip it right there. I'm doing it at a, I'm doing standing fierce, or 6 fierce at a range where that probably wouldn't catch it anyway. I'm not sure. You know what? What did I... Yeah. Huh? Weightlifting exercises? Like what? Like bench press, deadlift, dumbbell press, dumbbell flies, dumbbell DUMBELL, dumbbell. Oh, it's probably 2 B's. Dumbbell extensions. Squats. Did you put flies? Did you put press or extend? Yeah, curls. Incline bench press. That's fine. All right. You said what? You don't know anything about deadlifting? What is this? An exercise routine for you? A set is basically like a set of reps. Basically, you're gonna do like 10 reps. That's a set. Yeah, I know. You do 3. You do 3. Each one you raise the number. You raise the weight and you bring the number down. The number of reps.
So number of sets.
You just.
So a set is like 1. In the repetitions per set is you do 10, and then you do 10 and 10 per 3 sets, right? So 10 repetitions in 1 set.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Normally you don't do sets like that. You usually add weight on.
Will, I need to know what a set is repetition.
Okay, that's basically all right. All right, that's all you have to say. You done? All right. Anyway, sorry about that. All right. Okay, so that right there was definitely the meaty setup. I was put in a position. Let me run that back one more time. There we go, right there. Because he tried to punish it. He tried to punish it, and I ended up getting the counter hit off of it. There we go. And he still closes out the round regardless. My freaking arm is killing me. It feels like it's about to pop out of my shoulder. For whatever reason. I don't know. He is definitely not. Yeah, he is definitely not anti-Aaron. I don't know. You know, the other thing is like I don't know how long he's actually been playing Cammy for either. Basically, I'm gonna just try to be as patient as I can because I don't want to get hit with any outrageous ass combos And it's definitely happening again. Like, he's definitely chipping away at my damage a lot here. I mean, at my health a lot here. That's a little bit of a better punish, but normally you would go into EX Barcelona after that, which is a better idea. Okay, that I did not expect. I thought that he was going to DP. That was a safe jump right there, so that covered, I guess that covers the neutral jump as well, which is pretty nice. Okay, it's meaty setup here. He's going to DP. Boom, and then we punish him. And I fucked that up. Yeah, that hurts. Now I'm definitely reaching here, and he knows it. He's gonna go in. I'm pretty sure this is the set where he ended up going in. Maybe it's not, because I got out of the corner. I'm gonna start teching throws, and he's gonna start coming in eventually at one point. And okay, yeah. So shimmies here. Now I'm at a range where I can actually press that, and that's gonna beat out his crouching forward. And then I think at this point, this is where I start to take off my claw, because I'm noticing, especially in the neutral, that's where I'm beating him out at.
Oh.
So he probably knew that I was gonna take my claw off anyway, and he caught me with the stance change. Okay, so that is more or less the proper punish right there. Too rich kid. I'm actually doing some match analysis right now, but we can definitely play. Like after I'm actually done going over this set here, we could definitely chop it up and play a few sets if you'd like to. I definitely don't mind. So yeah, I walked back, as I said before, I walked back into that range where he is going to stick out crouching forward. He's not hitting me with that shit. I could have probably ended up ending that round or whatever, but let's see what we do with it here. Okay. Back into that range, and yeah, he's noticing that I'm starting to tech because I don't want to get thrown. That's definitely a punish right there.
Yeah, what the fuck?
There's a nice air-to-air right there, but didn't really pick up anything off of it. Definitely didn't go for the meaty setup there. He started waking up with buttons. There we go. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of mileage off of that. Let's see. Yeah, sure. Just stick around. I'm just doing some analysis here, and then we could definitely run some matches or whatever. My CFN is Willie Fresco, and you can just find me like that. Back to let me just point something out here. This right here becomes a that was a terrible punish. Where were we at here? It's still gonna push me back there anyway. Alright. So now we're going back to the corner. Just want to note that this becomes a very fucked up 50-50 because when they quick rise, the one thing that you don't want to do against Vega is quick rise because he has meaty setups that are very strong that push you towards the corner and they do a lot of damage, and then in the corner if you quick rise you're put into a 50-50 position now. So say I go off the wall and I do this and he's looking to actually catch. What it looked like he was doing was he was walking forward because he probably thought that I was going to come down behind him. I ended up going in the front of him. I get to choose whichever way, and the fact that he's not back rising, if he was to back rise, I would only be able to come out one way. Since he didn't back rise, I now have a 50-50, and if he didn't do anything anyway, I could also grab him. The other thing that's really fucked up is that no matter what DP he does, it's always going to be safe. So his DP is it. Now that might get him away from the pressure, because I don't think at that range, I don't think Vega could probably catch her. Even if he slid, I don't think he's gonna catch her. But that still puts you in a really fucked up. It still puts Cammy in a really fucked up position, because now she's basically gotta guess which way she wants to go, and it comes out so fast that I don't even think that she can stand up with a normal to actually react to it. I think it's really fucked up. You either really have to like delay wake up, and the fact that I'm already the quick rise, I kind of have to guess. I have to guess on that if he's gonna wake up with it, but he's basically been waking up with quick rises every single time in this set. There's been very seldom times where he didn't wake up with anything. Basically the meaty setup that's there, I basically put that there to tell whether or not he's going to get up with a quick rise, and if he doesn't and I whiff the normal, then I have enough time to EX Barcelona and then come back down if on the default and catch him in the 50-50 situation. And if he's not getting up quick enough, then I don't have to come down immediately. I can just fall down and I can catch him with the grab. So that puts me, I mean, like, even pushing yourself to the corner like that puts me in a really good position to really mix things up on him right there. So that's some pretty solid stuff. Is it only on Cammy? Yeah. This is basically my sets between. Actually, you know what? I played his birdie as well too. But right now we're only gonna go over the Cammy matchup for now. Maybe I'll go over it at another time. Let's see. We go for the yeah. See, that's the meaty setup right there. And we're back to the corner, getting big ass damage here. Meaty setup right there. Wasn't close enough wasn't in range to really clip him with that, but that would have worked out in my favor. I could have probably either just did standing roundhouse and crush countered him, or walked forward a bit and did the crouching forward, or the crouching strong, either or. That was a pretty solid dive kick right there. Alright, so we got about 10 people in here now. Thank you guys for stopping by. So we've got Sausage Nips. Let's see, Zaf is in here. Johnny, I see you in here. Yo, Bifu, what's good, man? 2K Rich Kid. My man Big Killer is in here. Thank you guys for dropping by for a little bit of matchup breakdown here. Alright, now we're back to this here. Dash in. Again, like I was saying before, now that was actually pretty big because he, let's see, we get the command grab right there. Boom. Now we're dashing in again. He's waking up with something. Now I'm not sure what it is. But like I was saying before, again, anytime that I dash forward with that command grab, I'm at +3. Since this is a 5 frame normal crouching strong. This is gonna bring it down to 2 frames. Now, whatever he's sticking out is just automatically gonna be beaten out because he doesn't have anything that starts up in 2 frames. So, boom, counter hit. Then we get the second hit here, and then we get the EX roll, building up a shit ton of stuff. You know what? Let me actually take a look at the stun because that built up quite a bit of stun here. Where are we at here? Okay, so yeah, we've already built up enough stun from, yeah, we've damn near almost at like full stun here. Okay, yeah, that was actually pretty solid because now I'm doing a bunch of guessing and I'm getting hit by everything. And this was actually the pretty fucked up thing right here. I don't know why that didn't fully combo, and I didn't actually expect him to do that either. Let's see what we got here. Who won the set? Zaf won the set. Good job on the analysis. Didn't want to say anything until you were finished. Oh, not a problem, man. Yeah, I would actually, yeah, you know, it would actually like really help if I had some of your input as well too. You know, because I'm basically just pointing out everything that I can see from my end or whatever, and what I see from your end.
That's not an execution thing. That comes down to the game itself.
So now, like, I'm not really doing anything to really see. I mean, like, I could actually just be walking forward. I'm not sure why I'm walking backwards here, but all right. So now I'm expecting him to actually like wake up with a DP because I don't want to get hit with DP in that situation. But now we're trying to keep watching strike because I'm looking for him to press any kind of button or whatever that I could catch something off it. Again with the meaty setup here and the grab. See, again, even though I didn't have the EX meter for that, I still put myself in a position where I go into a meaty setup, I do the crouching strong, and then I go up in the air, and if he's not waking up fast enough, I could still come down and grab him. So now, basically, I'm right here fishing around for that crouching forward again, and I'm trying to punish it. And I know it's really not that safe at a certain range. He's doing a good job of applying the pressure every time he gets me in the corner because I have really no way to get out of there. And I'm basically fighting for my life here because I don't want to get hit by too much shit. And I know See, the thing to do there would have been to go into command grab. I thought he was going to actually do something completely different. He tried to cross up. I caught him with the standing light kick. My bad. That's a smart thing to do. Huh? Yeah, that's a no, this is a dumbbell fly right here. Alright, so now. Okay. Like I was saying before, that Aurora Slash takes care of the random the spiral arrow in the beginning of the match. Cause I know he'll do it every once in a while to catch probably the claw switch. Now I'm at a point where I'm taking off my claw at the beginning of every match because I'm noticing the advantage that I'm getting from the neutral here. This is creating big, this is creating big damage for me, especially with the meaty setups and everything like that. And I'm still able to catch those. That's gonna end that match. That's still creating big opportunities for me to catch that crouching forward that he's been fucking me up with, or even the standing forward. Either way, it's a little hard to call it because I noticed that every time that he put me in the corner, I've been in the corner without, I mean, with my claw on. And that's not really where I want to be at because it makes it a little bit more difficult now that I don't have the speed of the normals without the claw. They're a little bit faster, and yeah, there we go. We're taking a claw off again at the beginning of the match, just to basically give ourselves a little bit more breathing room if we get into the corner here. We still shouldn't be pressing too much buttons because now he's keeping his block strings a little bit tighter. Basically, I just stuck out a standing leg kick or whatever because I didn't want to be pressured. That was a good tech. But this match is basically over at this point. MIDI setup would have worked out a little bit better in that favor right there, but I thought he would have probably DP'd because he had nothing to lose really. Like I said before, he's gonna if I jump in and I block and he blocks, it's probably best for me to just shimmy. Now that I want to point out because I noticed that in the beginning of like when we were actually playing, that was fucking big because that completely destroyed my MIDI setup right there. I actually get a MIDI off of, let's see, where is it at? Now, I get a cross under after that setup right there. I end up behind him, and he knew that I was going to go for a MIDI setup here. He goes into the super. That's big fuck. That is a fucking huge adjustment to that. Because I wasn't really sure what he was going to wake up with anyway. So I went for the MIDI setup, and basically, I have to respect that now. Anytime that he has super meter. That was a very bad slide. Okay. Those are very tight. Those are very tight right there. But I mean, I'm pretty sure after the third one, he could punish after the second one. Good anti-air, solid anti-air. Now he was telling me that I was like back rolling in the middle of the match, or after the match I was back rolling, and I never really noticed. See, that's one thing that I never noticed that I do. But that looked like it was just a regular. That was just a regular wake up. I never really noticed that I actually like back roll at all. Actually, I really don't. Couldn't tell you if I was or not because I don't actually pay attention. If I want a quick rise, yeah, that's actually a normal wake up. If I want a quick rise, then I quick rise, and then if I don't want a quick rise, I don't do anything. But that's basically what I've been told, is that I've been back rolling, but I'm not really seeing where I'm actually back rolling at.
I respect anybody that plays fucking Vega. That's why I just told you to shut your mouth.
I'm definitely talking to Salvi there.
Shut your mouth, Salvi. Shut your fucking mouth.
Alright.
Because you play Mika. How many matches did you win? I won them all. Shut up.
See, now I was also told that Spiral Arrow, you could actually block it standing up, and I didn't know that for whatever reason. Salvi said, yo, 4 months into the game and you still don't know that. That was an execution error right there on my behalf, and that got me fucked.
No, I definitely didn't.
That was a pretty solid jump. Air to air right there to catch the EX dive kick. But he still closes it out because it's hard as hell to get Cammy off of you in the corner. It's probably a good idea to use a little bit more V reversal, but I definitely don't in that situation because it's not really the greatest idea to do in the corner. And that's an execution error right there because my croucher forward, my croucher strong did not come out. That would have definitely linked. We would have got some big damage off of that. I'm starting to catch those V skills because they're actually like, yeah, those actually blow me up or whatever. I think that's something that I need to take to the lab. Now that's another thing that really like fucked me over because I was looking for him to
No, I mean I did the up V trigger. He did.
All right, let's see here.
Yeah. I mean.
Let's see. Not in this matchup against Birdie. Yes you can. Wait, you could block cannon drill by standing up. Yeah. Oh, so okay, so you meant against Birdie. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's punishable. Yeah, so now he's starting to use V skill a little bit more because I'm actually getting blown up by that. I have a hard time with that, and that's something that I probably need to take to the lab and start working on a little bit more. Now, notice how before I told you in the other matches that he was doing V skill. I mean, no, he was doing V trigger and walking up on me at times or grabbing me. That was the last. I mean, like he hasn't caught me with that since then. Because now I'm you know, pressing like standing light kick, or I'm teching the throws after he jumps in to get me. Now the proper thing to do in that situation would it do the meaty setup or do the crouching forward and then do standing jab, because the standing jab would have stuffed that neutral jump like that. Now we go into command grab. We didn't do anything about it. But he knows something. I think he knows he's starting to smell that, you know, like after command grab, something's up after that because he's beating me out every single time. I'm not sure if he actually knows about that at all. Your phone? Yeah. No punish. Sick punish Willow Gara. He could have probably ended the match from right there. I'm not sure why he didn't. And he's already got 4 matches on me.
Plays Fang?
Non EX slide is -3 actually. It's -2. EX slide is +3. Holy shit. That's OD.
Holy shit.
That was actually, I mean, that was pretty solid for the most part, but I was way too far away for what I was trying to achieve there. We get the meaty on that. He's starting to fight back, but gets shut down with the standing. I mean, with the crouching strong. Very solid move. Very solid normal move. Now I'm sitting here fishing around. I'm looking to punish that. Now I noticed that after times, he'll like I'll do the standing forward, and there goes that. Yeah, that's fucked up. That is a lot of fucking. Holy shit. That's a lot of fucking damage. That just took my breath away. Oh my god. So, yeah, basically what I was trying to say before is, at this instant, he would... Let's see, we take off the claw here, and then we do that standing strong like that. Let's see, he's gonna do it again. See how he walks back after I do that standing strong? Let's, let me see that one more time. Every time that I've done that crouching strong, he's walked back every single time. Again. Then, boom, we hit him with the slide. Because I noticed he's been walking back every single time after that. Yeah, that is a lot of fucking damage. Holy shit. That's a lot of fucking damage. Wow, that took my breath away. So I'm not sure what he's walking back for. He should probably be just sitting there and maybe he's looking to not get hit with what is that? EX command grab, because Vega could just basically press standing strong and then go into EX command grab from there if they block it. That's pretty fucked up, especially at a certain range too. It doesn't whiff. That happens when you have 900 HP and stun. Yeah, man, that's ridiculous. That was a lot of fucking damage. I did not expect that shit to be doing that much. And that was just going into a stun combo.
Yo, fun zone is where it used to be at, yo.
Hmm. So yeah, basically the entire whole of this second set here, I've been harassing him with standing strong. And I'm not really sure if he knew if he had an answer to it at all yet, because I've been pretty much just I've been walking in on him with it every time, and it's been stuffing his neutral. It's such a good button. That was a really bad slide. Yeah, that was definitely botched again. I'm not sure why he didn't go into super right there. He could have probably ended that. He still ends the round anyway, but regardless of the matter, I would have probably went into super. Maybe he's keeping his resources, but I feel like you build meters so fast in this game that it really doesn't matter too much. Because we're both going into the next round with absolutely no meter anyway. And see that right there, you can punish the dive kick at a certain height. That definitely wasn't the proper punish, but he's still in there though. Yeah, see what I'm saying here, man? Like those are some pretty fucked up times right there, man. When Vega could just do standing strong into fucking. Yeah, this was a bad idea. Because now he puts the pressure back on again, and now I'm forced to sit here and guess. And he's been doing that every single time that I've neutral jumped or I've jumped in on him. He has basically DP'd me every single time, and I haven't gotten the cue yet in my head to just walk back and shimmy, which I probably should have been doing. I don't know if that's something that he recalls from the last time that I played him when he played Shun, because I would jump in on him and walk back and press standing fierce into EX roll, and it was kind of fucking him up. So I mean, like, I don't know if he's taken note from that or whatnot, but I should definitely be shimmying a lot more, because he's definitely doing it to me, and I'm getting hit by it every single time. Now he's starting to get hit with a lot of these command grabs. That was me getting a little too greedy there. Not respecting the meter again, because he has, yeah, so let me just run that back right quick. Not respecting the meter because he has it. Let's see where we're at here. Alright, so he has the meter here. I'm walking back in here to do it again, and I'm not respecting the fact that he has that meter, and he's going to do the crouching fierce every time. And he's pretty much done it without fail. So we got probably my first anti-air of the set.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that actually killed. That was crazy.
Stop touching my shit. Keep your hands out my pocket.
Alright, now we're looking for a meaty setup here. I guess not, because I thought he was going to DP me. But I don't think I've ever really seen him DP me in a corner like that. Now that's the proper punish right there. And we shimmy just a little bit just because I think he's going to DP me. And I don't want to get hit by that. So now he knows that, okay, there we go. That's another proper punish here. Now he probably knows, and we go for the meaty setup. He probably knows that every time that he V-triggers like that and it's blocked, that I'm probably either going to press standing light kick or that I'm going to tech a throw. So it looks like he just stuck out of normal there. So now we're at 6-7 Zaferino. Yeah, I'm noticing he's not pressing a lot of buttons anymore because I'm pretty much shutting down the neutral at that point. Yeah, I gotta find a way to actually get out of that corner because he's basically doing whatever he wants in that situation. Like, and all I could really do is be patient, and even still, I'm getting fucked up. So there's definitely got to be something that we gotta look forward. We gotta figure out here, whatever, to get myself out of the corner, so I don't have to take that kind of okay. So that was actually pretty solid right there. He was looking for the standing strong because it's been blowing him up the entire time. Cross under. We get the meaty setup after that. Another meaty setup. Into some bigger damage. That is a lot of fucking damage. Jesus Christ. And I think he just did that just to get up out of there. That's gonna hurt. And we fall back because we know that he's probably going to DP at some point, and we don't want to get hit by it. Keeping the block strings tight because I'm pretty much figuring that he's going to start trying to whiff punish my my attempts to standing strong on him. A lot of good blocking here. See, now I was thinking that he was gonna DP after that, after those double knees. Yeah, that was bad. And then there goes the stun. So we tried to get out of there, but it was definitely a miscalculated jump, and I ended up hitting him, putting him in a reset position, and not getting the V trigger afterwards.
Why don't you go to tournaments?
You don't like supering out of the corner. I mean, it's smart because, to be honest with you, I mean, like I think there was a time where I actually caught him doing that and just did my own super just to punish it. That actually goes through slide. I don't like her V skill at all, man. Like,
Yes, she is.
best thing to do would go into V trigger from there. I could have probably evened up that match here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you sit here.
Comes through with the tick throw.
You think it's going down like that? You think it's going down like that, my nigga?
Yeah, it does depend on the matchup, man. If you can get out of there with without any problems, then you should be fine.
5'9", B.
Coming in to harass with the standing normals, standing strong and crouching strong. That's actually working out really well in my favor. More big punish. That's a lot of damage. Now I think he, in that instance, I think he might have woke up. Let's see what. Let's see. I don't see a reversal or anything like that. I didn't see reversal, but this setup right here. Let's take a look at the setup one more time. Actually, let's see. Okay, so here we go right here into this. Now, we don't get the cross under on it, but even if we got the cross under and we still did standing roundhouse, this actually, for whatever reason, it catches crouching normals. Even though it does whiff on crouching normals in the neutral, this particular setup actually catches that. And it also catches DPs as well. If it's an invincible DP, it's going to beat it out. And EX DPs. Even delayed, it might lose to delayed DPs or anything of that nature, but this catches crouching normals in the very first couple of frames. And as you can see right here, it definitely blew it up. And it catches it catches throws or DPs, anything that's not a delayed DP or EX DP. So that's actually a really solid setup right here. Could have got a little bit more damage off of that anyway, but and got this, and we could have got the stun because we were reaching stun here. Now he's basically just fighting back at that point now. I don't think he like getting hit with that fucking setup. Could have probably got a little bit more off of that. Could have ended this round because now I'm worried about him having fucking V-Trigger and Super. And I do, yeah, this was fucked up because I didn't expect to get hit with that. That was actually pretty fucking solid. No, no, Zaf. It can actually beat the DP because that's a meaty setup, and it's already active by the time you're already doing. Like, take it to the lab and check it out. That does beat out DPs. Okay, now we get the stun. Close out the round. Actually, we don't because we don't have any meter to. Close it out anyway.
You know that these bitches nowadays are only going for niggas that 6 something and tall. Your ass out. Yeah, you immediately have to resort to pulling out your meat. That's the only way you're ever gonna get through it, right?
Yeah, the right thing to do there would have been to, yeah, he DP'd again. So apparently he's not really respecting any of my wake up options at all. Yeah, that hurts. So now we start hitting them with target combos because that shit is actually pretty good. Yeah, he closes that out. That was pretty solid. Um, it'll be delayed DPs, you mean, but loses two reversals because if you delay, you're already getting hit. It can't beat an invincible attack done on reverse. Yeah, that's basically what I was saying before. Is that it's not gonna beat the reversal timing, but I do know that setup to actually beat DPs because it works on Ryu's DPs, and I've already taken it to I've taken it to the lab and tested it out on several occasions because that's what I have to use to beat or to stop Sheldon from DPing half of the times on my wake up. So most of the times he has to respect it unless he has meter. Yeah, I'm not sure how I didn't close out any of these matches. That was not a... Yeah, that's done. Okay, so... That fucked me up. Yeah, but the thing is like... Ryu's not using... Sheldon's not using, the, medium punch DP. He's using, like, light DP. So basically, like for any of basically Sheldon is using like the light DP to punish me with it. Because if basically, like I was saying, like any invincible reversal. All right, so that actually was the end of that set there. So basically, let's just go over it. Let's go over what he's saying here. I don't think I've told him about that. I've told him about that setup or whatever. He knows that medium punch DP is invincible, but I don't know why he's not using it. Because I noticed a couple of times. I noticed like a lot of times the last time that I played him, he's always done light punch DP, and I was just like, why are you doing that? So every time that he did it, I would always do the meaty setup into standing roundhouse, and it crush countered him every single time. Even his fierce DP, it crush counters. Just the medium one that it doesn't. But let's see. What do I want to say here? It works on Cammy as well too, for whichever ones that aren't invincible. So it doesn't work on invincible DPs, and it doesn't work on I think the delayed DPs probably get beat out as well. If it's EX, then no. EX is automatically gonna beat out that setup anyway. Supers, that'll probably get beat out by Super as well too, man. Because I think Cammy's is invincible on the way up, right? So so those are definitely some pretty strong sets. That's the first time that I've ever really gone back and forth with Zaf ever. Usually he ends up just fucking he fucking ends up blowing me up. And this is initially the first time that I played him. The second time that I've played him in Street Fighter 5. Usually Street Fighter 4, I get fucking blown up either way. It would never go back and forth. I'm also not sure how long he's been playing Cammy either. But knowing the caliber of player that Zaf is, I guess that really doesn't matter at all because he's fucking solid. Either way you put it, you know. So, anything delayed means it's getting inputted after reversal frame. So if you input it on the second frame afterwards, you're not blocking and therefore get hit. Since Thursday. Oh, okay. So he's only been playing Cammy since Thursday. So basically that means that my attempts to really beat him with a character that he's only been playing for a couple of days fucking sucks. So, um, nonetheless, that's basically everything that I could gather from that match. You know, pretty solid sets there. Um, obviously, I still got a lot of fucking work. I still got a lot of work to do, but mainly, I think like for one in those matches, if I could do something about the pressure or just find my way out of the corner, a lot of those matches could have gone. They could have gone a lot differently. The other thing is the anti-airing because he's been jumping in or whatever. I normally anti-air with like crouching, fierce with claw off. That usually stuffs a lot of her dive kicks as well. But it's really hard to call because she could also change the trajectory of her jump. So if she just did a regular jump in, then I would be looking to do it delayed and probably get stuffed. Or if she did jump in and I was expecting a jump in normal, and she just jumped in and didn't do anything, and um then did dive kick or whatever, that's getting stuffed too because it's already recovering. So that's I think the best bet to either the best bet would either be to neutral jump forward kick, or standing jab, more than likely. Oh wow, that kid's knocked out. So let's see here. Well, you still schooled me in neutral for the most part. So stop arms. So stop arms. Oh, so stop and smell the roses. You'll be ready for Evo. Hope so. If we keep playing, you'll make it out of pools guaranteed. Um, you know what your homework is. Yeah, definitely do. Um, this basically this set and this analysis is going to go into my I do have a playlist called the Road to Evo. Willie Fresco's Road to Evo. Basically, this is all my training. Any tournament matches that I've had so far, my MCG tournaments and stuff like that, they're all in that playlist, and I will be uploading them and everything like that. So this is basically just the commentary part. We actually have the set, and then we have the set with the commentary, like I'm doing just now. And I will probably continue doing this. I could get in touch with a lot of higher level players. I think the next person that I am looking forward to getting in touch with is probably Chris Tartarian, Ken player from the West Coast. You know, like him and Brent. You know, I'm in cahoots with them every once in a while. You know, like I like to sit down and pick their brains and stuff like that. So chances are I'll probably get in touch with them. We'll see what we could do about. I've been trying to play against my man Zeus for a minute. He could give me a little bit more insight on some of the matchups and stuff like that. But he's never really on or anything like that. I got the entire tri-state area that I can get a hold of. I'll see what I could do about getting my man D Nice on here. I know he owes me a set, you know, because I've been looking to pretty much brush up on Mika. I took Mika to the lab and I completely figured that character inside and out. Like I understand that I could shut down all her wake up options anytime that I want. Anytime that I knock her down. So that takes care of that. Oh, Zaf, you're out of here. I'm out. Anyone feel free to follow me on Twitter at Zaferino1. Later, real proud of you. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. And I'll definitely I'll link up with you later on this week. Probably sometime around the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. We'll run some more sets. Um, we'll try to get some more stronger players in here. I know my man um, D Nice was gonna play me or whatever, so he has one of the better Mikas on the East Coast right now. If not, he's definitely the top three Mikas right now. Who's actually doing work at Next Level Battle Circuit. We got more players from, from Boston and stuff like that. I could basically get my hands on a lot of players around the tri-state, more higher level players. We're gonna continue doing this. Um, Maybe I'll do. I mean, this is definitely like wrapping the week up right here, so maybe I can get one of these probably every week or so, maybe one or two. Could be a little bit more than that. I know Zaf does this on his stream. Um, um, if you guys wanna actually get more matchup analysis and stuff like that on other things that don't pertain to just my matchups and stuff like that, he usually goes over some of the tournaments and stuff like that. Let's see, what is it? He'll probably be going over Toryukin and Stunfest that just happened today. So he does matchup analysis on a wider level. So make sure you guys click on his name in the chat or whatever. Shoot him a follow. Follow him on Twitter. He's definitely probably one of the smarter players that you will probably meet in the U.S. right now. As far the guy we share notes all the time. We do this, that, and third. So make sure you get in touch with him. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys tonight. I'm a little hungry. I'm a little tired. Kind of want to watch a movie. Um, kind of want to put my baby in the bed and leave her alone. But she's knocked out. But thank you guys for dropping by. Make sure that you follow. You guys can follow me on Twitter, Facebook. All the links are below the description here. Anybody send it. The new thing that I'm gonna be doing, if you guys didn't know, any $10 donations or more with your request, I will be doing a cosplay of any cosplay of your choice. So $10 or more, and you get a cosplay. Um, oh, take it easy, Jay, man. But make sure you guys any donations that, and not, it doesn't only just have to be a $10 donation, but any donations period will always be accepted, and we'll always point out who the donators are. So with that, you guys take it easy, and you guys have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. I love you guys, man. Peace.